Hello fellow cinephiles, Film Guru here. So for those of you new to the channel, my name's Sean, also known as Film Guru, and I started this channel having my particular say on movies and a variety of other film content, so thanks for joining me today. And for the other subscribers, sorry it's been a while since I put a video out. There hasn't been a lot of films come out that I really wanted to talk about until this film. Today I'm reviewing Prey. This was directed by Dan Trachtenberg, the man behind 10 Cloverfield Lane. The film looks at Naru, played by Amber Midthunder, a skilled Comanche warrior protects a tribe from a highly evolved alien predator that hunts humans for sport, fighting against wilderness, dangerous colonists, and this mysterious creature to keep her people safe. It becomes a fight for survival. Who will win? For so long I've wanted a Predator film that sort of looked at predators through history. Ever since Predator 2, when Danny Glover's character is giving that old sort of musket, given that old gun with a date on it, I've just been so fascinated to see what predators would look like through history. And I think this film really delivers on that, and I thought it was brilliant. Dan takes the film back to a simplicity like the first film, and I thought that was great. I think it's a really great chapter in the Predator series. I liked aspects of the other films, not everything, but this is the first film I really liked every aspect. I would go as far as to say this is my favourite Predator film. I just thought it was brilliant. I like the simplicity. I like Dan's able to craft this simple story and strip it back bare, but also to tell you information in small, simple ways. Because there isn't a lot of dialogue in the film. It's more about what the characters do and how they interact with each other that sort of expresses the story and the characters. I like it's set in this sort of Comanche community. It's set sort of in the forest once again. And it shows her, wanting to be this hunter. And no one having really faith in her. Even there's a scene where her mother says to her, "You're so good at many things, why do you want to be a warrior?" And she says, "Because you tell me I can't." And I kind of love that. It's like her fighting against things, and I think that's a really great aspect to a character that you can really connect to. Because throughout our lives we've always gone against what people say just to accomplish these things because they tell us that we can't. And she rises to the occasion. She has some great action sequences. We get to see her ability at throwing an axe and using the bow and arrow, and just her physicality within these scenes is great. And I think Amber Midthunder is fantastic. She's one to look out for, I think. I think she does a great job here. You really feel connected to her, I felt anyway. It feels like you're part of the family in a way. She lets you in and we get to see so much of who she is. The camera follows her a lot of the film, and it really puts you in there. There's some great sequences where she's walking through the Comanche camp. And we just have these long takes of her walking and pulling back. And I think this is great because it really puts you in there and really becomes part of that. And it really connects you to that character in such a great way. I loved all the action sequences, were brilliantly done. I loved the design of the Predator. I thought the Predator was really great. It looked great. It was different to the other ones we've seen, and it looked sort of younger. I liked that you got to see much more of what the Predator's capable of, and the weaponry that the Predator has and how they use that weaponry. I thought that was great. I didn't know what I liked better, Naru, Amber Midthunder's performance, or the Predator. They were both fantastic to watch. She has a trusty dog as well, which I loved, and that dog sticks with her the whole time. And it's really about her showing what she's capable of. And I love that. I think that was the best aspect of the film. It's sort of a coming of age story in a way where people don't believe in her, but she rises up and shows she can do exactly what she sets out to do. It does something I don't often usually like, is we hear the character speak in their native tongue and then it goes to English like we can finally understand what the character's saying now. And I don't usually like that. I just feel that takes away from the character a little bit, but it actually worked really well here. I think this film needed to be in a bit of English for us to sort of connect to the character more than if we had to read subtitles. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with subtitles, I just mean it was a better way for us to connect to this particular story and characters. There's a number of great sequences in the film. There's a sequence where they're tracking tiger, and what she works out, hiding in a tree and using things as bait, and there's all these great things that you get to see what she can do. And when the moment arises where she gets her opportunity to wreak vengeance, I guess, on the Predator, she sort of can't do it. But then she rises again, she becomes stronger, and she's able to fight through her doubt to accomplish her goal. And I love that. I like the use of music, I like the simplicity of everything. I think this is just a really wonderful and beautiful film that's really well executed and captured, with a solid performance by the lead character. and just some really great action sequences, and just seeing a human going against a predator is just fantastic. I think I just really loved that. Besides the scene in the tree with the tiger, my favorite aspect of the film is the ending. Just everything that transpires there. There's this sequence where she has to battle these 4 men. She does it brilliantly. And the way she takes on the predator and sort of tries to outsmart it is absolutely brilliant to watch. I really love, she has this axe with a bit of rope on it that she can throw the axe and pull it back. That's great as well. So many aspects of this film I really liked, and I can see why people really like it, because I think it's brilliant. The only thing I would say about it that lets it down just a little bit is the visual effects. I don't think all the visual effects are great. There's a sequence with a bear that I don't know if that looks realistic enough. Another one with a deer and the tiger. I just don't know if I liked the way that these creatures looked. And I know they're just creating digital ones. They don't have to use real ones, and I understand that. I just felt that let the film down a little bit. Final thoughts. In the end, it's really a coming of age story of Naru, this young Comanche girl who wants to become a warrior, and she rises to the occasion. And she does it by going up against things that people don't think she's capable of overcoming. It's really about how far you would go to protect your community and your family. I'm going to give Prey 4.5 out of 5. This is definitely going in my top 10 of the year. I think this film's brilliant, and I really love my experience with it. And I highly recommend it if you like the Predator films and have been dying for a really, really good Predator film. Anyway, that's all from me today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe down the bottom. Follow me on Facebook and Letterboxd. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy the movies.